You were saying, Billy, last time we saw Bad Time Henrique was in SFT 26.
Yep, so we got a southpaw on righty stance. Look for those open side kicks, those open side punches.
Bad Time in the red and gold Muay Thai trunks. Gomes in the white trunks.
Bad Time doing a good job controlling the cage. Good counter there.
This fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at Bantamweight. That's 135 pounds.
Oof. They're throwing some heavy leather early on.
You can just see, that's called being in your early 20s. That kind of speed. That's just it. Like, just how fast both these guys are.
Yeah, both guys throwing hard. Bad Time doing a great job controlling the center of the cage, countering really well. Beautiful kicks up the side.
This fake from Bad Time, trying to see if Gomes will bite. Outside leg kick. Oh, nice counter right hand there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Flip the left, counter with the right. That's traditional against, a lefty. He's doing a good job stepping to the left side, centering up that right hand really nicely.
Bad Time doing all the stalking so far. Gomes trying to circle away from the power. Gomes now trying to get on the offense a little bit here with an outside leg kick up high.
Yep, switching that stance. Same back lefty. Looking for that big shot. Good leg kick there by Bad Time.
This is a better strategy for Gomes, getting on the offense, trying to make Bad Time fight off his heels. You don't want to let Bad Time get his rhythm. If he can come in there and be an alpha male and be a bully, it's going to be a long night for you. So Gomes, big swing kick, just missing.
Got to set that kick up a little bit, but I agree, Jay. He kind of turned the tide a little bit, controlling the center of the cage. They're going back and forth with some beautiful exchanges, though. Nice leg
kick from Bad Time. Yeah, but you're right. Gomes, when he's fighting on the offense, that's his best bet.
Gomes has an extra 4 inches of reach. How does that come into play here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks like he's using it pretty well.
Yeah, you're right about that, David Hudson. It looks like he's got about a 2-3 inch height advantage. Mm-hmm. It's funny, when I was looking at them in the corners, went down to his knee.
Yeah, got him with a little check.
Gomes. He sits him
Huge
down.
right hand by Gomes.
Right on the point.
By Henrique. Drops Gomes and puts him up against the cage.
Yeah, he sat him down, Billy. And now Gomes.
It amazes me how they can bounce back right after that.
Yep. Gomes with the smart move. He got dropped, got right back up and clinched up. This is what you want to do when you get hit hard like that. You're not all there, but if you can hold on like what he's doing, you can kind of regain all that. And I think he's going to be good now. He looks like he's really working hard for this takedown, and he gets it.
He got it. Nice double leg scoop, and down goes Bad Time. This is a much better place for Gomes to be.
Yeah, what a good turnaround. He got dropped with that right hand. Gets the reversal, gets the takedown. Now he's the one leading the dance down here on the floor.
Now Bad Time does have a Jiu-Jitsu Cup Championship here in Brazil. The LIVA, the Lima. We'll see how he works off his back right now, trying to cage walk. But good job there scooping him down for Gomes.
Yeah, Gomes is looking for that reach around. If you see his right hand looking to reach around and grab his own hand. Good control position, Habib style. Doing a good job here with the pressure, and Bad Time does not want to be here. He's wasting a lot of energy trying to get back up, basically carrying his opponent's body weight.
Good turn of events here for Gomes. As Bad Time hurt him, sat him down on the point of the nose, and as you were saying, Billy, did the beautiful move, scooped up the double leg takedown, first clinched, regrasped, he cleared the cobwebs, did the double legs takedown, and that's what leads us here with just 20 seconds to go here in the opener. A good turn of event for Gomes. It'll be an interesting round to score because Bad Time was, I think just slightly ahead on striking up until that point.
I think the takedown's I think Gomes' control here at the end of the round is going to win him the round, actually, because Bad Time did drop him with that, but it didn't look like he was hurt too bad, and he was able to get a takedown right back there. So very, very close round. I could see it going either way.
If the ring announcer goes round by round in the scoring, it'd be fun to hear how the judges scored that first round, but this is the second round. Here we go.
All right, now Bad Time looking to take the center of the cage like he did in the beginning of the first round. He did have a lot of success on the feet until Gomes took him down, so he wants to, good right hand. He wants to get back to that striking rhythm that he had early in the first round. He's looking for that right hand again that he clipped him with, that he dropped him with the first round. Let's see if he can find it again. Gomes doing a good job kind of moving around, avoiding those combos. If I'm Gomes, I'm going to try to get this fight back to the ground where he had success in that first round.
Oh, nice right hand there for Bad Time. I think we were mistaken, though, earlier on in calling Gomes as the taller of the two because we didn't factor in the fountain. If you factor in the hair fountain, Bad Time's maybe an inch taller than Gomes. So, nice kick to the
by Gomes.
The diaphragm there by Gomes.
Spinning back fist almost got him in trouble. And this is exactly what he should be doing. Beautiful takedown there by Gomes. Double-legged him. Now he's back in control of this fight. Smart play. Some fighters or some fans don't like this because it kind of slows down the fight a little bit. But when you're in there, when you're the fighter, you got to think about trying to get the win first. And this is Gomes' least path to resistance to getting this win here. The striking was very even, but on top, Gomes seems like the more well-rounded fighter with these takedowns and this control time.
Yeah, it was a nice takedown as well, Billy. The way he set it up, he faked like he was going to punch and shot for the quick single leg. And it was a nice setup. That's the difference between setting up your takedowns, and a lot of guys will shoot from too far out and they won't set it up with a combination. And this, you're right. This is Gomes' bread and butter. He takes away all that striking prowess of Bad Time Henrique. He takes away all the weapons. And now Henrique's got to use up the gas tank. Again, like the last minute of the first round, all of his energy trying to get back to his feet, carrying Gomes' weight.
Yeah, and see how Gomes has that right hand weave through. We call it the reach around position, where he's reaching around the body, grabbing his hand, and basically locking him in place. This takes a lot of energy to get this man off you. So he's doing exactly what he needs to do, wearing out Bad Time. And Bad Time's in a little bit of trouble here. He needs to find a way to get back to his feet and back to that striking rhythm.
But it doesn't look like he's got the prerequisite skills. He's kind of laying and praying here. He's got like a figure four over the right leg of Gomes, but he doesn't seem to be, really trying to shrimp out or posture up. He's not getting his legs on the hips. It's just some basic stuff. What should he be doing right here, Billy?
Yeah, he needs to get his hips out. So he needs to try to shrimp towards his left. That position that he's using with his legs, we call it the lockdown position, and that's good to keep your opponent away from getting to full mount, but it's not a good way to get back to your feet. I do like what he's doing here. He's getting that butterfly hook, getting back to full guard. That's a good start. It's not going to get you back to your feet right away, but it could give you the possibility to start throwing up some submissions. But man, from at this point with a minute 30 left, I would be going more for broke, trying to get back to my feet and try to salvage this round.
Yeah, you're right about that. To try to steal it. You're going to need about a minute to try to steal the round because Gomes is piling up points here. And so you're running out of time if that's your game plan, unless you're going to try to set up a submission. But he has shown no inclination to try to set up a submission, at least as of yet.
No, and especially Gomes is doing a good job. He's not doing a ton of damage, but he is winning, and that's the most important thing. He's keeping his head up against the cage. Tough position for Bad Time. He's kind of pinned up against that cage. You got to try to use, I would try to use a deep wizard, try to get my hips out, try to use the cage to climb back up. But again, easier said than done. Gomes is doing a great job here, controlling the fight exactly where he wants it to be.
Don't forget, later on tonight, flyweight title matchup, Patty Borges versus Mayra Cantuaria in our main event at 155. Are you kidding me? Manuel Souza versus Brendo Bispo. You guys, how did we put this one together? This one, that's the main event. All that and more later tonight as we watch the final seconds here of this 135-pound matchup, or actually say the second round, all Gomes.
Yeah, he did a good job passing the guard, looking for a submission. Bad Time did a good job getting back to guard, but I don't think it's enough. Gomes definitely won this round 2. A very close round 1. We're going to see who comes out with more energy in this third round. I'm in Bad Time's corner. I'm telling him he needs to go for this round because he definitely could be down 2-0.
Fernando Bad Time Henrique on the left-hand side of your screen. Apollo Deuce de War Gomes on the left-hand side now in the white trunks, and they are trading at the center of the cage.
Bad Time throwing with that sense of urgency, throwing those big right hands.
The overhand right has found a home. If he can keep it going, he's just got to get his rhythm. And at this point, he's got to stuff the takedown for sure, but he's got to let his hands go. It looks like he does have that sense of urgency, guys. I'm sure his corner got on him a little bit. Yep, doing a good job keeping the center of the ring. Gomes threw in a shot, didn't really set it up. Ooh, beautiful left hand, though. Gomes can stand and trade. But this is where he wants to be. Oh, man. This is not where Henrique wants to be. It's so not what he wanted to happen, because if the first round and the second round are any indication, he just does not have the skill set, frankly, to deal with Gomes's top game.
At this point, if I'm a Henrique, I'm giving up my back. I'm doing anything I can to get back to my feet. You got to go for broke at this point. Do anything, but don't lose a decision off your back. It's the worst way to lose. I have one loss like that a long, long time ago. It haunts you because it's just the worst feeling is having someone controlling you like this. And man, if it continues this way, Gomes is going to take this one.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating because you can see how much Henrique wants it. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his struggle. You can see it, but it's almost as if he just does not have the next gear, like that next stage of jits that it takes to deal with this type of top game. Doesn't seem to be there. He's got more of a lay. Now, I don't want to say the word lay and pray. That could be disrespectful. I don't mean it in any way. This is a great tactic. In a street fight, if you don't want to take damage and you're trying to neutralize the guy until the cops get there, it's a wonderful save your life tactic, but it's not enough offense to win a Brazilian jiu-jitsu grappling match.
Yeah,
it's not enough.
Usually the rules that at least we go by at the gym, and I know most pro fighters go by it, you got 30 seconds, sweep, submit, or get back to your feet. And if you're spending 2-3 minutes on the back, you're going to lose the fight. Especially we teach these young guys and the amateurs in 3-minute rounds, if you're on your back for a minute, you're probably going to lose a round. 5 minutes, you got a little bit more time, but you don't have time to be doing this kind of stuff. There's no point of being in full guard at this point. He does look like he's trying to throw some stuff up, but he's getting pinned. Gomes is doing such a great job of pinning him up against the side of the cage. Henrique's got to do something different here. He's got to throw that Hail Mary pass. Whatever it takes, you got to get back to your feet. Even if you put yourself in a worse position, it's worth it at this point because you're not going to win a decision on your back, for the later 2 rounds.
So what does he do to get out of this? How do you get out of something like that when he's pinned?
What I would do is what he's doing is you put your back up against the cage, you get a whizzer so he can't take your back, and then you basically, we call it a hip heist, where you basically turn your hips hard and shoot yourself back up the cage. If that doesn't work, I would even give up side control. Give up side control, let him pass, because at least that way, he's flat against your stomach. You can find the underhook and at least get to a wrestling position. But Gomes is doing a great job of keeping him in full guard because Henrique can't get up if he's in full guard and getting his head pinned up against the cage like this. You got to basically give up a position to get to a better position, and he's not willing to give up that guard. He's still fishing for that triangle choke. I don't see it happening. Gomes has proven he's well versed to that, yeah, just a tough spot to be in, but he needs to work his ground game a little bit because at the next level, everyone's good at these positions.
I love how that's a chess game. I just love it. The more I get to learn the jiu-jitsu, the more I love seeing this and all the different moves and possibilities, and you got to try to think 5-6 moves ahead. As people start to understand it, I think people love it more. Like if you're a beginner and you're watching, well, that's boring. But once you start to understand what you got to do, man, this is a beautiful sport.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, and the refs look at this closely because Gomes is doing a really good job in this third round, laying that ground and pound. If he lands a big flurry, the ref could stop it here. He's just taking it to him right now, and Henrique has no answer.
Gomes would much rather have a stoppage than a decision. So you could see it's almost like he realized this. Said, "Oh, whoa, I got a shot here. I'm grounding and pounding successfully. I was going to go for the decision, but let me see if I can finish this thing."
Especially with Henrique not doing a very good job getting back to his feet. He was looking for what appeared to be an armbar, but I just don't think he had the experience on the ground. And Gomes did a great job of exposing him of that.
O vencedor desse confronto é o atleta Apollo Deus da Guerra.
Paulo Gomes remains undefeated, moving to 6-0 and hoisting the Brazilian flag here proudly.